Imagine finding a book with your name on it and realizing it isn't the story of your life, it's the story of the life you never lived. Some people say that somewhere beyond the edge of the world, there is a library, not filled with stories that happened, but with stories that never did. He hadn't missed a single day of work in 11 years. Not once. He also hadn't been home for a single birthday in 6 years. Not his sister's, not his father's, not the twins who'd started calling him the man in the photos, because that's the only version of him they knew. He kept every old conference badge in a drawer, alphabetized. He couldn't tell you his nephew's middle name. He told himself, one more year, one more deal. Then he'd slow down. He'd been telling himself that since he was 26. One night, walking home from another meeting that ran too late, he took a wrong turn down a street he didn't recognize. At the end of it stood a building that shouldn't have been there. Stone older than the city around it. A door already open, like it had been waiting for him specifically. Inside, his footsteps echoed a half-second before he actually took them. Somewhere above him, he thought he heard the books whispering, too quiet to make out. As he walked deeper between the shelves, the books nearest him seemed to lean toward him, just slightly, as if trying to be chosen. An old librarian looked up, unsurprised. "What is this place?" he asked. "A library." "For what books?" "The ones nobody finished." He looked at the shelves. "They look empty." "They're not empty," she said. "Open one." He pulled one down. The moment it left the shelf, it felt heavier than a book that size should. Fear. A musician who quit after one bad audition and never wrote another song. He put it back, pulled another, heavier still. Pride. Two brothers who stopped speaking after a single argument, each one certain the other should call first. Neither ever did. A third book. By now, his arms shook. He almost dropped it. Love. A woman who loved her best friend for 11 years and told him nothing until he moved away, in love with someone else. Behind him, a page turned. He hadn't touched it. He looked back at the shelves. They seemed different, rearranged, like the room itself was listening. Then the librarian placed one more book into his hands. It was the heaviest of all. His name was on the cover. He opened it, expecting his past. Instead, he saw himself kneeling on a living room floor, laughing, while his niece tried to teach him how to fold a paper aeroplane. He saw his father waiting on the porch, and for once, himself walking through the gate before sunset. Every page ached because none of it had happened. He kept turning, faster now, until the pages ran out. The last one was blank. He stared at it a long moment. "So, I wasted my life," he said. "No," the librarian said. "You wasted yesterday. Tomorrow is still blank." He looked up. "This is what could still happen." She nodded. "If you choose it." He left before sunrise, the street already forgetting the building had ever stood there. For the first time in years, he stopped waiting for the right moment. Maybe you don't have a library, but somewhere you have a book too. And somewhere in it, there's still a page that hasn't been written. They say that beyond the edge of the world, there is still a book with his name on it. Every morning, another blank page waits. The librarian never writes a single word. She only turns the page. So tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself one question. What is still blank in your book?